Hi there. Right, you're playing Here at Download again, and you played quite a few times before, I think, haven't you?
Yeah, I can't remember if it's exactly our third or fourth time playing here, but I'm going to go with third.
Right.
But it might be the fourth.
I think it could well be the fourth, because certainly I can think of two occasions where you played, and it's just it must make it quite a lot easier for you when you know what to expect from the festival.
Yeah, a little bit, for sure.
And do you ever get nervous still before these big shows? Or?
Quite honestly, I really don't get nervous before shows. Whether it's a big festival or 350 people, I usually have the same attitude going on stage, no matter how many people are there.
I think that's always a good. You can see the difference between the professional bands and the bands who aren't. It's a poor turnout. They still give everything.
Yeah, I definitely just want to play our songs the best I can every time we play them. So it doesn't matter how many people are in the crowd. But it's definitely nice to play big festivals to a lot of people.
And I imagine it's quite sort of a social thing for you, because you must know half the other bands on the bill, see them backstage, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it seems like these days we know quite a few bands that are on festival bills, for sure.
And your last album came out 2 years ago. You did an EP last year. Are there any plans yet for the next album?
Yes, we have already recorded the next album, and it is coming out in September of 2015. And the title of the album is Psychic Warfare, and we're really psyched to get it out there for everyone.
Yeah. What's a writing process in the band? You've got one or two main songwriters, or do you all sort of contribute quite a bit?
Oh no, we definitely all contribute to everything. We just get in a room. If someone has an idea, we'll follow the idea, try to build something around it. Sometimes, a song will come from just a jam or something. And, the songwriting process for every song is different. Sometimes we'll be able to bust out a song in, basically the time it takes to listen to the song, in 10 minutes or something like that. And then other times it'll take us 10 months to, actually finalize an arrangement and, to the point where we actually like it. So the songwriting process for every song really, truly varies.
Yeah. And I know some bands record, 12 songs and that's what they go on the album. Other bands record, say, 20, and then they pick the ones that they're happy with. Which way do you go with that?
We like to have as much material as possible. I think for this album we may have recorded 13 songs plus a cover song just to be used for something else. And we liked all the material that we brought to the studio. So the hard part for us was just deciding what songs not to put on the album. And basically I think we try to go for more of a flow, like a full album flow, like something you can listen to from start to finish. At least that's what we've done on this one, and we did that on Earthrocker as well. So the songs that we picked, I feel, are important to the way the whole piece flows together. And having said that, there may be another 3 really good songs that we love, but just felt like there wasn't room on the album for that.
That must be quite frustrating, knowing that you got this really good song, but it just didn't quite fit in, and it's sort of almost going to waste.
Yeah, a little bit, but I mean, it won't go to waste. That's for sure. We'll put out the other material eventually. So
I suppose it can go on a future EP or album or play live, whatever. And speaking of playing live, you've just announced this morning that you've got some UK dates in November.
We do indeed.
So you've got Ireland, the UK, and then over to Europe for the tour.
And then I believe back to the UK again.
Right, you spend a lot of time on the road as a band, don't you?
We've been pretty consistent over the years, that's for sure. We play a lot, but we give ourselves enough time off for our fans. life, being, in my mid 40s, I think my favorite luxury of touring is a tour bus. Having a tour bus is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. It's nice to be able to sort of just go to sleep and you wake up when you're at the next venue.
Yeah, that's pretty much the greatest thing ever.
And things like internet connection, these days I suppose makes it easier to keep in touch with family and friends.
Absolutely. Yeah, the whole smartphone thing is, something that we didn't have for the first, 15 years of our touring experience. So we would just sit in the van quietly and drive for 8 hours, doing nothing.
No beers at all?
Not in the van.
Not till you get to where you're going. Yeah.
Exactly.
And with it being, when you're doing these long tours, do you take any particular precautions to sort of stay healthy? Because obviously you're all travelling in a small confined space. If one person gets a bug, then you all get it.
For some reason, now that I'm older, I feel like I'm considerably healthier than I used to be when I was a younger man on tour. And for me personally, the best way to stay, healthy and positive the whole time is to not drink as much as humanly possible at all times. So that's kind of where I'm at in my life.
And when you're not on tour, what's your idea of an ideal perfect day?
Well, I usually just hang out with my kids. So yeah, I have 2 young boys, and I got started kind of late. I didn't have my first kid till I was almost 40 years old, so I guess I'm kind of a middle-aged dad. So when I'm at home, I like to be a middle-aged dad.
Yeah, to imagine that's a downside of touring, sort of missing the kids.
Yeah, but quite honestly, we do have a good amount of time at home. Like after this tour, we're going to go down to Texas and do a video for the new album. But other than that, our next show is not till August. So we have a good amount of time off for our families, and it's great. We managed to make business and family work out somehow.
And that's a good bit, because obviously if you can get a balance you're happy with, then you don't feel pressured to, I don't want to start tour anymore. If you've got the balance right, you're happy.
Yep. And the fact that we're always, looking forward to something like the next tour, the next album, and we're always trying to work on new material as well. So that definitely helps when you've got a new riff or something that you want to play.
And that's the thing, you say you always work on new material, and you look at the albums you release and the EPs, and there's always something coming out from you guys. You never really stop and take a couple of years off.
Yeah, we've never taken a couple of years off, just a few months here and there. But I think that's been very important to, the growth of the band, the fact that we never went away. We're just consistent. We're here every year. We try to get over here and play festivals nowadays. It took us a long time to really get onto the European festival circuit, but within the past few years, it seems like it's been pretty great.
Yeah, I'm certainly looking forward to the tour later in the year. I saw you last time you played London.